right. Hey, we have been away for a little while, but welcome to 2026 and welcome to the newest episode of The Guard Tower. Danny, my brother, it's been a long time, man. How you been?
Yes, sir. Good, Tony. How you doing?
I'm always good, man.
Good holidays?
Yeah, some ups, some downs, but, it is what it is, and we just carry on. How was your New Year's?
Yeah. New Year's was good. We didn't, we were pretty lame for New Year's. We just had like a family dinner, and then, I'm pretty sure most of us were asleep by 11 o'clock.
Oh, well, that beat me, man.
Too much partying. Yeah.
That beat me. I was in bed by 9:30.
Oh, were you?
Yeah,
Okay.
so
yeah.
I was just like...
It was a work day, too, so it's like...
Yeah, what can you do?
Yeah. Yeah.
I had two wine coolers. What are those, Jack Daniel cherry things? They were delicious, though, but they had so much sugar in them that it just made me pass out by 9:30. So, hey, before I forget, I want to run this by you. Next week we have a individual who wants to be on our website. Can you make it next week?
Yeah, I should be able to.
All right, cool, because that would be great.
Yeah.
He's a guy named Bernie Rodriguez, owns a security company. He wants to talk about drug testing for security guards, which to me is a company problem, not a state-regulated issue. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
because, to test all that, it's going to cost some money. But, hey,
Yeah.
it is what it is. So, let me tell you what we got going on, too. So, 2026, I'll be attending the SHOT Show. Have you ever been to the SHOT Show?
I've only watched very long videos about the SHOT Show.
Dude.
I don't think I ever went in person.
Dude, are you into that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I think that the training aspect is more interesting to me than the actual, like, weapons.
You want to go next year?
Maybe.
We'll need 3 good
I'm also
days.
kind of antisocial, Tony, so I don't know if that's a lot of people in one room.
I'll get you a T-shirt that says 6 feet distance, please. So, dude, if you want to go next year, I'll find the dates for 2027. Me
sounds fun.
and some other guys are going. A guy named Stu that I work with, him and his buddies are going up there.
Right on.
So we're going to go up there. We're going to actually check to become how to become an ammo dealer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to start trying to sell ammo this year.
You mean legally? I'm just kidding.
I am Mexican. I don't know about you, Danny, but I am Mexican, so I'll sell to anybody. Al Qaeda wants to pay me 4 times what it's worth. Well, then guess what? So, hey, my name's not Tony, anyways, technically. So, yeah. So you're going to need 3 good days. We'll pay for everything. So that's how we're handling it this year. I totally forgot to ask you, man. So
SHOT Show.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Okay.
So
So it's next year.
yeah, I'm going in 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and then if you guys want to go next year,
That sounds fun. Yeah. That sounds like fun.
yeah, you can't go wrong in Vegas. I mean,
Oh, it's in Vegas. Dang
yeah, it's in Vegas.
it. Okay, I retract my previous
Oh,
statement.
you don't like Vegas?
I think it's just the chaos of Vegas. I think gets to me after a while, but that's a personal issue. That's not a professional
All right,
issue.
so when
yeah.
we go to the trade show, I'll get you T-shirts that say 6 foot distance. When we're out on the strip, I'll get you one that says 21 feet or more.
I just need my fuzzy earmuffs. I can put my fuzzy earmuffs on, and I can sit in the corner like this.
Hey, I guess you haven't been to Vegas in a while?
It's been. I went with my ex-wife. I think for our, I want to say 5th anniversary.
Oh, wow.
We went. Yeah, we saw. It was funny because it was during close to Christmas time is our anniversary, or used to be, right? And so we went to see Mannheim Steamroller, like a performance, and I fell asleep. So,
all right.
I thought it was going to be more like, I was expecting, I guess just because of my lack of culture, right? I was expecting more like the rock version of Christmas songs, right?
Like Christmas canon rock,
Like
not Christmas canon.
Like the kind you see in videos with like the light shows on the houses, right? The Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Hey, man, I could have done that for you at my house, man. Show me lights.
So I was expecting that, and what I got was more of like an old school kind of orchestral performance, right? And it already started late at night, and we had already been walking around Vegas all day. And so, yeah, sure enough, like we paid, I don't know, probably $60 a seat for these tickets or whatever, right? And 20 minutes in, I'm probably like, so
all right.
that's my Las Vegas experience.
I was just in Vegas in October, and I'm amazed to see how many security teams are running around now. Ever since they had that casino shooting, a lot of casinos invented SRT teams, so they're all tacked out. They got dogs. But this is what I find funny, though, right? Because I had to explain this to somebody I was with. They're all tacked out. They all were built for a special purpose to take out individuals, blah, 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 blah. But if they really think about it, they arm their people with pistols, right? So the type of attack that they are trying to counter right now are like snipers and stuff, because that's what happened, right? Oh, we're going to take out somebody with a long rifle. Well, guess what? If your SRT team is on the first level, meaning they're outside on the strip, but you have an elevated person doing another simulated shooting with a rifle, what good are your pistols? What are you doing? Like, you're just scrambling around trying to protect people.
Unless you're already on the roof.
Well,
I actually think having guys on the roof is not a bad idea.
Just post it up all day long?
Yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I got some what do they call it? OCD and some what is it? I can't pay attention worth of crap. So I would probably be doing all kinds of stuff on that roof, and then when something pops up, I'll be like 10 minutes later going, "Oh shit! Oh, did something happen?" So hey, then you know what I discovered too was. Man, you know, for years nobody was doing podcasts like this. For years, and now there is another company, another group of guys who have decided to follow our lead, I guess. The problem with this, though, and this is what the trend I see in our industry, is they use big words like collaboration and AI, like it's a big word, huh? Artificial intelligence. But you know, they're using words like transforming the industry. Well, maybe it's me, Danny. Maybe I'm wrong, but you know, our industry is pretty basic, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much AI you have. It doesn't matter how many cameras you have. It doesn't matter how many risk assessments that you've run. It doesn't matter. You know, you got the latest technology. You still at the end of the day, you still need somebody to do the job. You know what I'm saying? Like, these guys are like this. Oh, cameras are the new collaboration with integration of the workforce. First off, you lost me at collaboration. Like, okay, but even if you have cameras, you still need somebody to do what? To monitor them.
Yeah.
Like, even if you do use AI, right, to alert you to a certain situation, who's AI calling? You still need somebody there.
Yeah, people are going to respond to the situation.
Well, AI is going to call who?
More robots. Let's come in and start tasing everybody.
And that could be possible. But, okay, so you send in your army of robots, but if the robot breaks, who's going to fix it? Well, if we go down that rabbit trail, more robots. Holy moly, like that. So, but it's just funny because there's never been anything that what we've done here before. But like I said, I what do they say? Imitation is the best form of flattery. Yeah. So, I guess our goal for 2026 is to use bigger words, collaboration, artificial intelligence. Risk assessment. What's another term that we use a lot over there?
How about temporal analysis?
Oh, shit. I don't even know what that means, Danny. What does that mean, temporal analysis?
It's just analyzing over time. It's like a portion of time being analyzed. Yeah, it's just...
This guy. Wow. Do you guys do that now?
No. I think it's just a fancy way of saying, I think everyone does it if they have camera footage that they're going back into. So you're going back into a period of time to analyze the camera footage. There's a temporal analysis going on there. That's all it means. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Wow. So, new words.
Minority Report.
Is that where it's coming from? Because
precognition.
Wow. Okay. All right. This guy. All right. So yeah, well, yeah, even at my job, they throw around the term risk analysis all the time, and half the time I don't even know what that means. Okay, risk analysis.
Yeah.
What are you looking for? Because we could go down that rabbit trail. You would never really truly fix a risk.
No.
I have glass panels where I work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, does that mean somebody's going to throw a rock and then come in? How do you solve for that? Oh, Tony, put shatterproof window tint. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how many windows we have? And how high do we go up? Because, like you said, what happens if they're coming off the roof? Right? So now I got to put that stuff at the higher windows. So
we actually have a button now that will lock all of the front doors automatically. It's like an emergency button. You lift the flap, hit the button. But like you just mentioned, part of the problem with that, and that's a good thing for sure that we have that. Part of the problem with that is everything's glass. The entire like front portion is all glass, including the doors, and so we can lock them. But
sure,
if you're shooting through the window, you're shooting through the window. That's not.
Well, this has always been my assumption. If you have a trained individual, right, who understands glasses shatter, you can shatter it, then they're shooting through the glass. If you have an untrained individual, they're going to run into a locked door, and then they're going to try to run to an open door. It's when we run into the trained professional that they just say, fine, lock your door.
It becomes,
And then you have to worry about coming in. So they might cut themselves. They might. I mean, it's never as easy as the movies make it sound. You know, I'll tell you about movies too, and this is what I found. I finally broke down and bought me a suppressor. Right? Even in the military, I never used a suppressor. Like I just never called for one.
Still tax stamp, right? There's still a
you still got, but you don't pay the extra $200. You still got to register it, right?
Okay.
So I guess everything that I was reading is called Hollywood quiet, right? Because when I took it to the range the other day, it was still loud.
It's still loud. Yeah.
Okay. I paid X amount of dollars for my weapon to look cool. I guess. I mean, it's still loud.
Yeah.
Like, so, but that was me falling in the fallacy of being untrained, not understanding what a true. Is it less than without having it on? Could be, because I never tried it. I never tried shooting it without ear protection. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, so that's just my theory of, because and the problem becomes is that with your new mechanism, how often do you test those?
We tested it quite a bit when it was installed, and I think the retest is quarterly, I want to say, just to make sure that everything's still working. Yeah, I know we have had retests already, and we only got it last year. So
see, we have the same function. We test ours quarterly, but we always try to test them on a Saturday, because with my luck, we'll test it on Monday morning, and then the system won't unlock. You know what I'm saying? So that's my piece of advice. Test them on the weekend or when you guys are closing up.
Yeah, closing up.
Yeah, we have the same thing. But the problem with my system is we still have to go through 3 or 4 steps to get to it. I would say 3 or 4 steps. Meaning we have to click here on the computer.
Oh, okay.
We don't have an actual centralized button, which would be kind of cool. Man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how you guys tied that into your system. That's pretty cool.
That's probably above my pay grade, but I do know they had to install separate hardware for that. So.
Oh yeah, I believe it. So, hey, another thing I wanted to catch us up on was a topic that we talked about in 2025 with dealing with some East Valley park rangers. Are you familiar with what happened with those guys?
That was a big deal in the East Valley. Yeah, there was a lot of news about it.
Yeah,
coming out.
first off, let's recap it. In the East Valley, there was an agency that had some, I'm going to say, rogue individuals that were going bad. And I know that we talked about it in our episode when it comes to uniforms, because it really irks me. Like, and maybe I'm missing it. Maybe the parks aren't that dangerous, but why does a park ranger have to dress like they're going into Iraq? Like they're dressing for war, right? I mean, to me that just gives you a bad image. I mean, is it 8-year-old birthday party that dangerous that you have to show up in an outer shell and what are you guys carrying? So,
yeah, and I know that. So living in areas that have both nice and sketchy neighborhoods, like parts of Chandler, parts of Mesa, stuff like that.
Whoa. What part of Chandler sketchy? Because I feel 100% safe.
The parts that we call Chandler.
I think that's half my family, Danny, right there, man. What is wrong with you, man?
I don't know. I went to a lot of Chandler schools growing up, so that was part of my heritage. But yeah, so I see the park rangers in Chandler. I've seen them before, and like they look professional. They also look friendly.
Yes.
And as far as I can remember, because it's been a while since I ran into one, they're not super tacked out.
No.
And so that is a different impression you get, for sure. And running into some of these guys that you're talking about that got in trouble for various things that we'll get into, they looked like they were just adding as much,
crap.
Tactical stuff onto their uniform as they could. And from what I've heard, part of the problem with that, or part of the reason for that, is because they didn't have a strong oversight as far as organizational purposes. Like being under PD, you're not only their jurisdiction, but you're under their you're under all of their rules and their regulations. They weren't under that. They were under Parks and Rec, basically, and Parks and Rec didn't have the oversight that they needed.
Well, I believe in giving park rangers some jurisdiction. I can see where you don't have a permit for your party. Maybe that's a misdemeanor citation. Okay, well, write that. You don't need to call a cop for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I like the way you say friendly, because what really irks me when it comes to these type of uniforms is that there's a lot of rogue security companies here. A lot of rogue security companies that are starting to blur the line.
Yeah.
And I have to ask myself, why are you tacked out at a mall, right? I mean, this is a mall. Like, if I wanted to see tacked out people, then start building the perimeter, start putting the guard tower. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to have because to me and I'm old school. Like I come from a different military where we didn't have beards. We weren't allowed to have that stuff. But to me, it's a dress uniform when you're not like in the jungle. You know what I'm saying? When you're not in the field, it's a dress uniform. You're looking crisp. You're looking everything. But some of these security companies, just like those park rangers, are looking absolutely insane. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, what is? I guess Chandler. I mean, we're not. Chandler is full of sun and sunshine, but
and good people,
and super good people, nothing but good people. But I'm starting to see them in Chandler where they're decked out. It's like, man, God, you know where you're at, right? You're in Chandler. Like this is not cool.
I think part of it, and we've all worked with, and maybe sometimes been this guy, right? But we've all worked with guys like this where part of it is just they want to be taken seriously. Like you want people to approach you with like more authority or respect or whatever, and so you feel like presenting that way is gonna like by default just make everybody take you seriously or make you feel. I know there were definitely field supervisors like that back where we used to work a long time ago, who, you know, it's like they wanted to present themselves as law enforcement so that people would show them more respect, right? Instead of just going into a situation just being respectful and having good communication and all that stuff, they would go in trying to kind of flex their authority, right? And I think that comes from a little bit of ego or insecurity.
I agree. I could tell you many times. It's command presence. It's how you walk. It's how you talk. I could tell you many times. I was just a volunteer with the sheriff's office for 15 years. Many times I would go to calls. Deputy would go take care of it, but guess what? Because the way they behaved, the way they acted, those civilians would turn to me and go, no, I want to talk to that guy. Or like I remember one time during a situation where I showed up and they go, okay, I don't want to mess with that guy. And I was just like, first off, I don't even know what you're talking about. So, but it's all about command presence, because people used to tell me all the time, you have a look, you have a way about you. You don't yell at people. I never yell at people, even though, I'll be honest, my students and my actual children will write affidavits that I do yell at them, but I don't. I don't. But it's just command presence. You know what I'm saying? I truly feel I can walk into a room just like this and deal with more people than a tacked out armored guy who doesn't know what he's doing. So
that, and I think it's triggering for and I know that's like a buzzword, right? Bing. Triggering. It's triggering for
collaboration.
Temporal analysis. Bing. I think some folks really are set off mentally, especially if they're unstable to begin with. They're set off mentally by being approached by somebody who's like really tacked out. Like they already feel their fight or flight kind of starts going off already, where they're like, this guy's gonna, you know, try and take me down or whatever. And even if that's not the reality, that's not the situation, it's like, and we see it, right? We definitely see it at work, where just because we have certain things like handcuffs or taser or whatever, people will come in and they're already upset with you, and like it has nothing to do with your personality.
And to me, it all depends on where you work at too.
Yeah.
You're bringing a person into a building that they're already stressed out. It could be divorce. It could be, well, I got fined for my water bill. It can run the gauntlet. And now they don't like authority already. And the first thing they see is something of an authoritative figure, which you have authority on your grounds, but not like a PD. But to me, that you're just automatically upsetting people. Now, trust me, I don't believe in rainbow colors and you know, but I believe that you're right. It sets off certain people.
What's wrong with rainbows?
Well, let me back it up. Color collaboration.
Color collaboration.
So, but yeah, to me, the uniform sets everything. It really does. But back to our park rangers.
Yeah.
Some of them got fired. A lot of them got demoted, which they should.
There were some, this is what I understand too, there were some new guys who'd only been around for a few months, and they totally got lumped in with, you know, I feel bad for guys like that who are probably squared away. They're probably just trying to start their new job and get trained, and then this whole controversy happens and they just get washed in with everybody. I think some of them were able to keep their jobs though.
Well,
yeah,
as long as they learned.
Yeah.
And because I'm with you, it could be that they had bad mentors. But then the question is how long were those mentors there? Because really, to me, it's an abuse of authority. First off, they had no authority. I mean, they're picking on homeless people. It was actually pretty cool. They had one clip where it seemed like the homeless guy was pretty knowledgeable about ARS statutes, and I mean that's the term. That's the term that he used, and they couldn't answer. What I found disturbing was that there was a cop in that video who agreed with the park rangers.
Yeah,
that cop should be in trouble. So, but hey,
I don't think I've seen that
yeah,
clip.
check it out. He's an individual. He's on the park bench. There's 3 or 4 park rangers plus a police officer talking to him, and the police officer is at least wise enough to shut up and not say anything and let the park ranger do all the talking. But then the individual is asking, well, what's your authority? What's your statute? What's blah blah blah? And the park ranger says something to the effect of, we're law enforcement, and the cop doesn't correct him, which is bad. He should have stepped in at that point and said, this has gone far enough. You are not law enforcement. Because you're at that point, you're just trying to say you're law enforcement. Like, stop. Like, you're not. It's like,
Yeah, I'd be curious what the ARS was that he was talking about, because I know some of those are like are pretty clear, right?
Well, I would imagine with park rangers, there's not so much the ARS statute that you'd worry about. It's the city regs, the city ordinances that you would be worried about.
Sure.
But then, even at the end of the day, what authority state-wise does a park ranger have? Probably none. Like, I can't. Maybe a state park ranger like DPS, but I can't see them having any other authority.
Do they have their own? DPS has their own park rangers.
I don't know.
Okay.
Which you got to figure. Well, I would say it's a state park. Then it's got to follow under who runs like the shooting range out there in North Mesa.
That's MCS.
Oh, for, Game and Fish.
Yeah, Game and Fish. Yeah.
So Game and Fish has their own park rangers, and then they have different levels of park rangers. They have sworn levels, but
oh, they do.
Yeah, but they're few and far in between. Like,
that's interesting.
Yeah, it's not like a whole shebang, but but so to tie it into security, it's the uniform. It anytime that you try to dress like that, you're just trying to put an image that is not good for you. So it's not good for your department. Like I've said this before, I've seen a tacked out police officer at Chandler Gilbert Community College. I mean, tacked out, just full.
Yeah.
Why? What? Let's do your temporal analysis.
That's not how you use that term.
Man, I thought I nailed it, man. Oh, damn. I take back my ding. What is so dangerous on Chandler Gilbert Community College that you feel that you need to carry all that crap? Like,
yeah, I don't know if sometimes I think just the amount of active shooters over the past 10 years or whatever, like just that alone has kind of gotten people to justify just approaching everything that way, right? And like, okay, well, there's a lot more active shooters now, it seems like, than there has been 10 years ago. So,
but I have to ask you then, great, I think that's a great concept to bring up, but then it also goes like this: what is an outer shell going to do that an inner shell isn't going to do the same?
Hold my magazines, obviously.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
Well, and then technically, so you got 18 Glock magazines right here, and you can't hit nothing.
And my snack.
And your snack, and your tactical Twinkie. Yeah. All right. But I see the trend in security all the time. Just like I see the trend in 2026 where they talk about AI, they talk about video analysis, and none of that's going to work unless you actually have a guard force that functions. None of that's going to work. And then if you have a guard running around in a parking lot tacked out, what is going on here at Chandler Mall that you have tacked out security? But they did have a shooting at the mall a few years ago. So
okay, see that I feel like that would be how people would justify approaching it from now on.
It happened roughly about 8 to 10 years ago. You never saw
that? Chandler Mall?
Yeah, man, they chased the guy down to the Chandler Mall.
That sounds
multiple agencies.
That sounds familiar. I think I've just forgotten the details of that. I've had 3 TBIs, Tony, in my life, so my memory works kind of like a fishnet. Certain things get in there, and then other stuff.
Using big terms again. What's a TBI?
traumatic brain injury.
Oh my God! All right.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's a TBI?
I've got 3 on the board.
Wow.
Our
dude.
producers probably got a few of those on.
Well, with that guy, you never know what sets him off. Wendy's could not have a double cheeseburger that day, and then it's all over.
That's correct.
That's a travesty.
My mind is not where I need some of that. What is it?
Creatine?
HCl.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it's all over.
Once the creatine soaks into your brain, you just.
Yeah, because you never know with him. Like pizza, don't ask him to order pizza.
What's up with pizza? I feel like I missed something.
I brought that up to another team member, and I said, I don't think Tony wants me to order pizza yet. Because I ordered a Barrow special. He opens it up.
I almost puked, Danny.
And since it wasn't a meat lovers, he had
Too many vegetables?
Too many vegetables.
I don't even know what it was.
That sounds delicious, by the way.
I don't even know what it
Barrow
was.
special sounds delicious.
I opened it up. I said, does he know that he had to order for 6 other people? Or
I even asked, is there anything specific? He said no. He trusted me to order.
That was my fault. That was my fault.
That sounds about right. I think if I'm going to roll the dice like that, let's do half of a special.
No.
And then half a cheese.
Oh,
and then
okay.
whoever doesn't like the special, you get a cheese slice, sir, because
Okay.
the special's for grown-ups.
Okay. I understand that. Like, I can understand that, right?
Yeah.
So, order 2 pizzas.
Yeah.
Not just one. But even the second pizza, I was like...
Or just pepperoni, right? As most people are okay with pepperoni, but I don't know. I like all of them, so I don't have a dog in this fight, really.
No. I got plenty of dogs in the bag. Because he'll order stuff like hot mustard barbecue wings. First off, who likes hot mustard? Like, who does that? Nobody.
Those wings are the bomb.
That sounds good.
Those wings are the bomb.
No, who does that? It's just gross.
How do you order a burger?
Oh, wow.
Hey,
Jalapeno bacon.
Okay.
Jalapeno bacon cheese.
How
Yeah.
does Tony order a burger?
hey, you're overstepping your bounds.
Is it just meat and ketchup? Is that what we're working?
Hey.
Some people have like my sister's like that. She's like a super taster. So there's a lot of stuff that it's too strong, it's too much. So she's got to kind of,
Oh yeah, no. That's the best way have a good. It's the best way have a good burger. Just meat and bun. Everything else messes it up.
What about cheese though?
It depends.
Okay.
Every once in a while, but it's got to be plain. Even no ketchup. I don't even like the way they spread ketchup on my burger. So I got to do it myself.
I always put, no matter what it is, I always put hot sauce on it. It could be a burger, hot dog, pizza, ramen, sushi. It doesn't matter. I always put hot sauce on it. Yeah.
This guy.
We run out of hot sauce on a regular basis.
I could go with your theory of buying half pizza or doing one, but not that guy. That guy says, "Is my way or the highway?" And I said, "Well, I'm going to get off on the off ramp. So it's your highway. You're absolutely right. Yeah, you're right." Yeah, it was not a good day for lunch. So, hey, and the last thing I want to cover, and this is the part where it's important. Arizona Department of Public Safety. Everybody knows how I feel about them. Worthless.
That was a strong start.
Worthless. Let me see. They have no clue what they're doing. And I'll give you an example.
You're just describing what everyone feels. Not just you. How everyone.
The voice of the people. Really is.
So I get it. Like we just had, as a matter of fact, this involves our main man over there, our pizza man. We had an issue where they were dating paperwork. Well, they will let the students pre-fill in most of the dates, correct? So DPS came back and said,
well, go back to why I did that. Because we were still putting in the dates, but we were putting in the dates via computer.
Oh, yeah. So, but it turns out that DPS says that we can no longer do that, right? That is not allowed. That the instructor has to fill out their portion and the student has to fill out their portion. Okay, fine. But the problem is, in their explanation was that while this is not against any law or against any regulation, they feel that the spirit of the law is what dictates this new concept. Okay, so what they basically said was that my instructor, my main man, might have broken a law, but did not break a law because the law does not exist. They went with the spirit of the law, which the problem is with the spirit of the law, and anybody can correct me, that the spirit of the law is not meant to be a punitive action. The spirit of the law is meant to be interpreted in order to give that officer leeway on how to let something proceed that exceeds that law. I'll give you the perfect example. If I catch you speeding, right, and I stop you, and your wife is in labor, or your girlfriend's in labor, right, and you say, look, right, I'm not going to sit there and cite you, because the spirit of the law says this is out of the ordinary. This is not. But they're interpreting that spirit of the law as possible punitive. Does that make sense? Which is not a logical period. So it depends on your definition. Now, I've talked to this lady before, and I've tried to explain the concept of that. We don't play by the spirit of the law. We have to actually go with the letter of the law, what's written out. Because if we start interpreting that, then we're in trouble. So the other issue that we're having right now is fees. Danny, they can't even get their fee schedule fixed out. First off, I'm going to tell you, fees have gotten outrageous. You know how much it is for an unarmed card and an armed card now?
So I'm gonna go off memory of the last time I had to get one. It was $60, I think, the last time.
It is now $172
Yikes!
for an unarmed and armed card.
Wow.
Yeah. Plus,
Yeah.
the poor guard is paying for training now.
Mm-hmm.
With the 8-hour unarmed and the 16-hour armed class.
Yeah.
We're charging $50, $175. That's almost $500 if my math is correct, right? I mean, that's a lot of money to be jumping into an industry.
Yeah.
That's
not possibly not going to pay you well, depending on where you're.
Right. Like it's absolutely asinine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, you know that company that you used to work for
Yeah.
got bought out.
They got bought out. I heard that from
Yeah,
one of my boss's bosses.
Yeah, got bought out. So
mentioned that. Yeah.
But the problem now is that they're requiring fingerprint cards for every transaction that you do. So that's going to charge the guard another $22.
Okay.
So I'll give you an example. Like if you do your unarmed card plus your guard card plus your fingerprint card, it's $72. And if you go back 2 weeks later and apply for your armed card, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then it's a $100 upgrade fee now, plus another $22 for another set of fingerprints.
Okay.
When they just ran your fingerprints,
Yep.
like 2 weeks ago.
So that's like embezzlement.
Well, I tell you what, though, our other instructor brought up a very good point. The fingerprints are supposed to be kept on file for 3 years over there.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're supposed to be kept on file for 3 years, what are they doing with these fingerprints?
Why do they need a new set?
Why do they need a new set? Like, because other than that, they must have storage up to Yahoo with fingerprints. Mine alone probably got to be this thick. Like it's crazy.
Maybe there's a cave somewhere that they keep them in. And then they send the elevator up and down.
Yeah.
It's more of a crank lift.
It's that warehouse from Indiana Jones.
Top men.
My fingerprint box is burning right now. 'Cause, yeah. But you know, the worst part is that they're not very communicative. They're not willing to talk about anything.
Mm-hmm.
We used to have an association in the state that they would at least meet with quarterly. But that association no longer exists because the company you worked for owned that association. So
Oh, okay.
when it got bought out, they disbanded it.
Mhm.
So which is now, I mean, did you get the email about the
I don't get any email.
really?
No.
Well, that's weird because so see that's how DPS.
Yeah.
What's the fancy word for you suck? I don't know. Give me one, Danny. Like temporal distortion.
Okay, I got one email throughout my, I don't know how many years have I been doing
Been a
this?
while.
Yeah,
Been a while.
I've only got one, and it was the New Year one. It was like, yeah, I gotta go back. It was something in the Christmas time.
Yeah, tell them about
Just-
refer to the
just
website.
recently, yeah.
Yeah, because that's another thing that I'm no longer the qualifying party. Thank God they have to deal with Mike on that one, and everything that they sent out on the email just said refer to the website. Check out the new fees. Check out the new forms. What like?
Especially because when you're clicking around on, and I haven't been on the DPS website in a while, but when you're clicking around on a government website, there's stuff you can't get to. Like there's broken links. There's pages that aren't there. There's there's not a way to navigate to somewhere that there used to be a way to navigate to, and
Yeah,
you're like,
no.
this is broken.
Hey, well let me wrap this up because we should be around time. Let me tell you what we got for 2026 though. For those of you that don't know, we're presented by the Arizona Security Group, the #1 security training company in Arizona. We're waiting for our ranking ranking Arizona for this year. We'll be ranked again. I do know that we're going to be in the top 10. But my gosh, we got all kinds of good things coming for 2026. Yeah, for 2026, we're going to apply for our private investigation license. The object of that one is to maybe get some work. But more importantly, this is where me and my business partners see differently. Training. My gosh, that's my forte. We want to get guys who want their private investigation license to get their license issued through us. We have a pretty good letter to cover for work, so that's coming. We actually have an intro to executive protection class coming here at the end of the month.
Nice.
Man, you're telling me people signed up for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. We're actually going to put on a 2-day executive protection course for, you know what?
Executive protectors?
No, because you know what? It is for a county court.
Oh, really? Right on.
Yeah.
So are they doing that for the judges?
I'll explain that to you offline
Okay.
because I don't want to have it hit too close to home.
Right on.
But we have all kinds of good things. Check out our calendar. All our armed classes are up for 2026. Check out our calendar. Unarmed is up until July 4th, and my producer won't like it, but July 4th is on a Saturday this year, so we're going to have figure out how we're going to work around that because that guy's a workhorse, man. That guy works 24/7. I don't know how he does it, man. So, well, I do know how he does. He buys crazy ass pizzas. What he does. So,
You got to fuel the hard work somehow, man.
You gotta do something, man. So, but yeah, hopefully we can have you back next year or next year, next week.
I'll be back next year.
To talk with Bernie.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll learn some stuff about how they're going to test these guards, and he's supposed to bring somebody from HR from his department as well to talk about it. It's going to be an interesting topic because my stance is it's a company thing.
Yeah.
Why would you make that mandatory? So
Yeah, that is interesting.
yeah, so crazy. Danny, before we wrap up, you got anything?
No, I will just say that I'm thinking that this year is going to be better than last year, and hopefully we can participate in that.
I'm gonna be the next. We're gonna be the next Logan Brothers. One of us just got to figure out which one wants the broken jaw first, though. So.
Oh, I meant as a society. I wasn't talking specifically as a podcast.
Oh, I thought you were talking
This is
about
going kinda
after the
broad
news
form,
today.
yeah.
After the news today, it's a free for all today. Did you see the news today?
I think the only thing I listened to on my ride in was like a quick news update from yesterday. So no, I'm behind on.
Well, we'll talk about that
newsfeed.
offline too, because
Okay.
you know Isaac's is gonna get back there and start waving the flag and start doing all kinds of stuff. So, all right, hey everybody, peace out, stay safe, and enjoy. Have a good one.